Hey, it's me and you, live at Ultra with Lady in the House.
Hi guys, thank you so much for sitting down with us. How does it feel?
Feels great. We just got off stage. It was really, really fun. We had the CO2 going, and it was definitely a vibe.
I feel like the CO2, it's like the invitation for the audience to kind of like lose their senses and get a little bit lost.
I would agree, yeah.
Definitely.
So, you guys have such a seamless connection. This is a very high stakes festival. High stakes, like I know that you never really get over the butterflies. Who is the calm and who is the chaos in this duo?
Okay, I feel like it definitely alternates. I feel like whoever is the calm is the person that's doing the transition at the moment, because they know what they want, they know the vision, and the person that's the chaos is the one that's just kind of looking over, being like, what are you doing? What are you playing? So it definitely switches off each time.
Well, women in general have to rely on each other. You guys are part of the next generation, to me, of female artists and DJs that we need to watch and we need to support. What do you think is going to be your legacy, and how you guys are going to contribute to supporting other women, young emerging artists, girls that might be seeing you guys today and saying, I want to do that, I want to be like that, I want to DJ with my friends?
I mean, I hope that our legacy is just that we had an amazing career and inspired a lot of other women to go after what they want and be authentic to themselves. We try to support all of the women in our lives and in this industry, and we always try to bring it back to that. There were artists that we saw when we were young, not even necessarily in dance, but just artists that we saw when we were 5, 6, 7. We looked at them and we were like, that's what I want to do. And I hope that there are women out there looking at us and all the other amazing female voices in the space saying the same thing.
Shout them out. I want to hear.
Oh gosh.
Who was your first? I know my first. This is so embarrassing, guys.
No, it's not.
What is it?
When I was like 5 years old, Taylor Swift performed at the CMAs for the first time, and actually it was our dad who saw it and was like, hey, you guys are kind of into music, like look at this young girl, like she looks pretty cool. And I saw her and I was like, whoa, that's amazing.
Honestly, I also feel like mine, where it's so funny, again, a little embarrassing, but I'm owning it. All of the Disney Channel girls, like Hannah Montana, Wizards of Waverly Place, like I was like, okay, this is like, you can do this. And like when people come up to us at shows and they're like, I just bought a deck, or like I really want to do it, like
We have it a lot.
all of those kinds of things, like I always say, like, go for it, you can do it, because there was a point in our lives where I don't think we ever thought that we'd be playing Ultra. I had no idea. So
we have a lot of girls who are like DM us and stuff. They're like, how do I get started, blah blah blah, and we're like, look, we are not the experts on anything. Like, we just
I don't really know.
Made some music and released it, and then just take it one step at a time. We always feel like we're kind of messing up, but we always like answer back like, just go for it. Don't think about it. Like, you got this. If we can do it,
anybody
literally
can.
anybody
Honestly,
can.
yeah.
It's never, I've talked to a lot of artists, Afrojack will literally prep his sets months in advance, and he looks into all kinds of data points for Ultra, specifically the ticket sales, who's coming. He's very, very keen on preparing a specific set for Ultra music. Talk to me about the one song that you guys were like, we have to play this.
I mean, interesting that you said that. I didn't know that about him. That's really, really, really smart. For us, it's all about being super authentic, and maybe even going the opposite way of like, there's a lot of people who are going to cater to what is really popular in music. What we make is not always what's really popular, but it's very true to us. And so this Ultra set was a lot of like coming home to what Me and You is and how it started from that first song we released. We wanted it to be extremely authentic. We wanted every single thing to be custom. I think there's only 3 songs that we played that weren't like totally customized or originals by us. Everything was just made to sound like what we believe a Me and You set is at its core. It's also an homage to like all the music that we loved growing up. Some of it was dance, some of it's not. I know what your answer is. Can I say my answer first? Okay. My answer, it was the first edit that we made for this festival specifically that I had a super emotional reaction to, and it was our Sturdy X Stay edit. It's like we had the vocals from
Stay.
Yeah,
by
Stay
Fisher.
by Fisher over this, and it was
Scurry
just,
by
oh my
Gerald.
God, like I heard it and I was like, oh my God. And that was for me the song.
I think you touched on this too, for us, I think what makes Me and You is our vision and our point of view. So for us, I think not only it wasn't just for Ultra, it's how we go into any set. It's whoever is there, whoever they are, because it's going to be old people, young people, men, women, just everything. This is who we are. This is me and you. Here's our point of view. Here's our frame of reference. And that's really what we focused on. My personal one was our outro. It was The Veldt by deadmau5 and Chris James. And we put our own spoken word over it. Two of our own spoken words. We edited it. We made it completely custom. And I agree. It was an homage to all of the dance music that we love, all of the music that we love, all of the songs that we would drive at night to. And how cool is it that we got to do it here? So
you guys are talking about pop music. You're talking about the things that you grew up loving. You're talking about a bunch of deadmau5, all of these these great records, this great music. Talking about generations. Throughout this series, throughout this week, we've been talking to a lot of artists about building their universe, building their world, and building their brands
all the time.
I want to know more about what we can expect from the Me and You world.
Sure. You wanna start?
Okay, sure. I mean, obviously a lot of new music. Everything centered around the music that we make. We're really, really excited about some of the new songs we have coming out in the next few months. So that's like the first thing. I think a lot of the live shows that we've got, I mean, we've got some other great festivals that are happening, but it's all about just that Hope House sound. That's what we call our particular type of music, and just bringing that to the live section, whether it's a sunset set, a daytime set, an evening set. It's all just about, if you hear the words Me and You, you know what we're gonna look like, how we're gonna dress, what the music's gonna sound like, and
what songs that aren't our originals that we're probably gonna play,
or versions of them. And it's just like they know what to expect with us.
I would say I think the two words that best describe the Me and You world and the Hope House world are euphoria and nostalgia. I think we've talked about this so many times, Carly and I. It's what's euphoric, what's nostalgic, a little indie leaning. We're indie girls at heart. Love our indie music. So yeah, that's the world, and that's what's coming.
I want to make sure before, for our audience around the world to kind of capture exactly what Me and You is. So Me and You is the connection between me, which is you guys, and you, which is the audience. It's the whole stage and everybody connected together. Explain a little bit about what you do to stay connected with everybody.
I think there are a bunch of ways that we do that. I think it goes from socials to live. I think when it comes to socials, the DMs are open. We look at everything. We read every comment. We respond to as many as we possibly can. I think connection is basically what music is about, in our opinion, bringing people together through music. So that's one way. And then in a live sense, like Carly and I will always find like one person that's like vibing, and we'll always just like point at them or try to see individual people that are jamming out.
I think like when I think about music, everyone has an individual relationship to a song. They're hearing it and it means something unique to them. And when we're playing it live, while we're in a collective, we're all still having an individual relationship to the music that's being played. And so what we're trying to do, like the me to the you, is like we're trying to portray a feeling, a very specific feeling of like the best memory of your life.
Yeah.
And then give that, but that's different for everybody.
Sure.
But give that to the audience.
I definitely feel that. Every time I go to a festival, I sense that people are making the memories of their lives, the best memories of their lives with their friends. I'm going to ask you one more question, guys.
Yes.
What is your message to the world? Simple. It's for today.
No
it can
pressure.
always change. Your message can always change.
Our message to the world, I think it's just like all we have as artists is our frame of reference and the way that we hear music that's a little bit different from the next person over. So I guess our message, or my message, if you want to have your own, is be yourself. Double down on that.
10 toes down.
Yes.
And have a lot of fun.
Excellent.
I think to add on, because I think I honestly couldn't have said it better, I think especially in dance music, because the female space is growing but smaller, finding like that community and of other artists or people in the business that you can like, don't be scared to ask questions, don't be scared to lean on people. I think we lean on each other all the time, and I guess that's another thing as well. But I love what you said, Carly.
I love it. You guys are full-blown hope, nostalgia, excitement, and energy. Thank you guys so much for doing this.
Thank you for having us.